Good afternoon. My name is Donna Feazell, and I'm your host of Donna's Edge Talk Show, where truth matters. You can find us on television, channel 182 on Charter Communications, Abundant Television, which is found on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. You can also find us on a podcast, thenewscasters.com. And don't forget to send emails. A lot of you are doing that, and I definitely appreciate it. Send an email. Any of your thoughts, suggestions, anything you would just like for me to do a little research, I'll be glad to do that for you. So you can send that to my email address, Donna@donnasedge.com, Donna@donnasedge.com. And I'll be glad to take care of that for you. So a number of you have wanted to know what my thoughts are about giving back to the community. And some of you have said you love doing it, and some people say you feel like you're getting just maybe a little bit of advantage taken from you. Let me tell you this, it may feel that way at first. And then what happens is things start swinging around back into your direction, so you can't outgive. That's just the way it is. Now, I wanted to talk to you about one of my friends. Her name is Deana, and Deana is with Mary Kay Associate, and she's constantly giving back to the community. And I really do appreciate everything she does. She works for an awesome company as well. But let's go ahead, and I'm going to run a little bit of footage for you. And this is something that I actually found on her Facebook page. I hope she doesn't mind me showing this. But anyway, here we go. We're going to talk a little bit more about giving back, but take a look at this video.
Good. Okay. Hello, everyone. I am Waldina Wise Johnson in Atala. I am a Mary Kay consultant, and we are going live here from my home this morning. We have some beautiful Mother's Day gifts that we are taking to McGuffey Rehab and Nursing Home. They are looking forward to us coming again to be a blessing to some of their patients. So these are the gifts that have been provided by our sponsors. And we just want to say thank you so much to each and every one of them. Some have chosen to be anonymous, and that's fine. But also for those who we can mention their names over the air. And now that Donna Feazell's TV show, which will be featuring this, she will be going not only national but international. So we just want to say thank you to Accounting Complete and Payroll Complete LLC with David Chappell and his lovely wife Lisa. We want to say thank you to the House of Prayer number 2 Apostolic Church in Marietta, Georgia, District Elder Ricky A. Wise and his lovely wife Lady Deborah Wise. We want to say thank you to Elder Linda Hurd for being such an awesome contributor to this project and to all of the projects that we've done. Thank you so much, Linda. You are a doll. We just give honor and glory to Eric Freeman and his lovely wife Sharon, and to all of those who have contributed to this. Thank you so much, and we are looking forward to being at McGuffey Nursing Home in just a few minutes. We'll see you there.
Beautiful, huh? Who wouldn't want to receive one of those? And look at all the work she put into that. And beautiful, beautiful. And who doesn't like a beautiful gift basket? So let's go ahead and talk about giving back. And so this is a website I like to go to quite a bit. It's called Create the Good, createthegood.com. And so a lot of people volunteer actually to make new friends. And this is something we've talked about several times when you go to Shepherd's Cove thrift shop, or you want to deal with Shepherd's Cove and you're new to the community. And I'm just telling you, Gadsden is just pulling it all out. I mean, because Gadsden is growing like crazy. And so new people are coming into the area, and we'll welcome you in. We'd love to see you from all parts of the country. And the good thing to do if you're new to the community is volunteer. And you can volunteer to do different things. Waldina actually volunteers to do things out of her own business. And so I think that's an awesome thing too. But let's talk about that. If you would like to volunteer, here's some reasons why you would like to do that. So number one is to make an impact. So looking to make a real lasting difference in this world. Unlike other aspects of life you may not be able to control, volunteering allows you to choose where and how to make a difference. It's all up to you, whatever you feel in your heart and whatever just makes you tick and what makes you come alive during the day. Is do it. Okay, so volunteering allows you to choose where and how to make the difference. It's easy to get inspired with a cause you really truly care about. And it's rewarding to see your direct impact. Now I want to go on to number 2. And this is helping your community. If you're new in the area, or if you've been here a while and you really don't know a lot of folks, maybe you've been absorbed in your family and maybe the family has moved away. That happens, empty nesters, this happens. So number 2 would be to strengthen the communities. From cleaning up a street to reading to kids at the local library, that's another good thing to do. You can enhance your own life by improving in the areas where you work, live, and play. So a strong community with a high quality of life means safer, healthier lives for you and those around you. You also get to meet other people. We've talked about this going into the Gadsden Mall. And let's say you have a business, or maybe you don't have a business, you would just like to meet some people. The Gadsden Mall is a built-in community. It's just already there. And it's just all for you to just go on out there and just make things happen. Let's go on ahead. I want you to look at the next video. It's video number 2, and this is where Deana is out there again.
Okay, we are here at my home in Atala, Alabama, getting ready to head to McGuffey Rehab and Nursing Home Facility to deliver some beautiful Mother's Day gift baskets. And we're prayerful that some of these mothers are going to really be blessed by what they receive. Thank you so much for the sponsors who have supported this project. It is so awesome, and it's just a great feeling to know that we have something that we can share with someone else just to brighten their day, and especially those who are, just in a place where they can't really get out. So thank you so much to my sponsors. God bless you. Have a beautiful weekend. Happy Mother's Day to all of the beautiful mothers out there.
Cool, huh? Just making it happen is a wonderful thing to do. Use your imagination, whatever you're really, really good at. So let's just say you're good at decorating, or you're good at making gift baskets like Deana does. And so you just want to do something to make people feel good. Maybe people have reacted to your gift baskets, or whatever your hobby is, whatever you like to do. Again, what makes you tick. And so use that to build on for making people feel better about themselves and for being part of the community as well. So let's go ahead and get started with a few more of these, and it's called Create the Good, and we all need some more of that in this world, I'm telling you. Okay, we talked about making an impact, strengthening communities, and meeting other people, but how about improving your health? Did you know volunteering can actually help you to improve your health? Yeah, first of all, it gets you out there and you get to moving and you get to meeting other people. So volunteering is actually good for you. Studies have shown that volunteering makes people feel physically healthier, manage chronic health conditions, and guess what? Lower stress. We're all looking to lower stress, right? Number 4, it was that. So let's go ahead and talk about number 5, which is take the lead. So often what a great effort needs most is to be a great leader. You can see a cause that needs a push, maybe a group that needs a head. Why don't you take the lead? Go on ahead and do it. Maybe people are just kind of sitting back, they're stagnant, and maybe they just need some new breath breathed into the community. You can be the one to do that. Many find leadership rewarding in itself because of the opportunity to share their passion, value, and inspiration with others. Now, when you take a leadership role, you also have the ability to shape the world around you in ways you choose. Yeah, use what your talents are to get that message out there. Number 6 is share expertise. Everybody, I don't care who you are, everyone has a skill and something that you're really good at. And something that other people, just sit back and listen to what other people say. And that's going to be your clue to making a difference in the life of others. So let's talk about that for just a second, sharing your expertise. So everyone has a skill or experience from which someone else can benefit. If you aren't putting those talents to the best use in your everyday life, or even if you are, volunteering can be a prime way to share. Get out in the community, put your skills from teaching to sewing towards helping others. You may be surprised at how your own abilities sharpen when you share your knowledge. Oh yeah, I love making candles, and I love making jewelry, and I loved making soaps and just all those. But I found the more I help other people and I show other people how to do it, it actually sharpens me and makes me a little bit better person because you'll also get input from other people. Making soaps, for instance, something I found out, this is 10 years ago, or probably longer than that. We were living in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I used to have these soap making, candle making classes at my store. And people would come in and, most folks would say, well, I just want to see how you do it. Because I've had several people say, why do you do that? You're teaching other people your skills. Most of the time, they just want to see how you do it. And so what if they learn how to do it? But I had a lady who was at the class, and she said she used to sell soaps a long time ago. And she said the problem that she had was changing colors. Like you wanted to say maybe have a brown and then blue soap, and you want it all to be together. And I said, sometimes I have that problem too. I said, most of the time it works, but every once in a while, the two colors won't adhere and they kind of come apart. And I don't want my soap to come apart. And when that happens, I just go ahead and just make it all over again. Then it winds up being one color. And she said, let me tell you what I learned to do. And again, this is somebody coming to my class. So she said she would get rubbing alcohol and spritz it. So what you would do, and I'm teaching you a few things too if you make soaps. So while it's still kind of wet before it hardens, so you do one color at a time. So I want to go ahead and say pour the brown color in for the soap. Immediately what you want to do is go ahead and get some rubbing alcohol and put it in a bottle, spritz it all over it. For one thing, it takes the bubbles away. And it has bubbles in it. That's what causes the issue, and that's why the two colors will separate. So you'll do that, and then when you pour it, just before you put the different color in on top of it, and you've got your mold in there on top of it, you want to spritz it again with the rubbing alcohol. And then that adheres it. It almost works like this weird glue. And it's actually good and keeps everything clean. So that's just another reason you want to do that. We have to go into a commercial break, and we shall return in just a few minutes. Y'all hang in there, okay? We'll be right back. Twin City Used Car Sales has been serving drivers in the Northeast Alabama area for years with a quality selection of late model used cars, SUVs, and pickup trucks. On top of our extensive selection and competitive prices, we offer professional auto financing services for used car buyers of all credit levels. Whether you've just begun your search or you're ready to secure your next vehicle, at Twin City Used Car Sales, you will drive away with the vehicle of your dreams. The sales and finance staff at Twin City Used Car Sales looks forward to serving you, and you can apply for financing online before your visit to our used dealership in Gadsden, Alabama. Check us out on the web at twincityusedcars.com or go by our location at 901 First Avenue, Gadsden, Alabama. We sincerely look forward to serving you. At Lamone's Mexican Restaurant, located in Henniger, Alabama, and voted Best Mexican Restaurant of DeKalb County, Alabama 2020, we're here to serve you with authentic Mexican cuisine. Order easily online by going to lamonsmex.com or call 256-657-3999 to place your order. We're open Sunday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Whether you're celebrating a cozy date night for two or a celebration for a crowd, at Lamone's you'll love our atmosphere and friendly servers. Thank you for dining with Lamone's Mexican Restaurant. At Liberty Bank, we're all about community, whether it's to help with a charity fundraiser or help families in need. Toys at Christmas or a local football team, we're here for you. You see, we realize the importance of family. Sometimes it's to build a new home or necessary home repairs. We're here for you. If you like the feel of a small town bank with all the conveniences of a big city bank, we're here to serve you. You will find us at any of our convenient locations in DeKalb, Marshall, Etowah, and Blount counties in North Alabama. You can call and speak with any of our friendly staff at 256-659-2175 or check us out on the web at libertybankal.com. And thank you for your support of our community. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender. Jeff McCurdy of the McCurdy Law Firm has been a public service of this area for over 10 years. McCurdy, a member of the Henniger City Council, serves as prosecutor for the town of Sylvania and was named public defender for the city of Rainsville. The McCurdy Law Firm is located at 17326 Alabama Highway 75 in Henniger to better represent his Jackson and DeKalb County clients. If you need to be represented by a true public servant with proven success, call Jeff at 256-996-8701 or send a private email to mccurdylawfirm@gmail.com. No representation is made that the legal services performed is greater than the legal services performed by other lawyers. The Hatter Cafe and Country Inn is nestled in the northeast corner of Alabama the Beautiful in the delightful town of Mentone. We're located on top of scenic Lookout Mountain near Little River and DeSoto State Park and located only 5 minutes from shopping and restaurants. There is also a nearby community walking path and golf course. We welcome everyone through the doors and we are committed to outstanding service for all guests. At the Hatter Cafe and Country Inn, we invite people from all walks of life to come and get away from it all, enjoy the open spaces, treetop views, fresh, clean air, and experience Southern hospitality at its finest. We look forward to hosting you. To reserve a special event, or if you would love a special getaway at the Country Inn, you can call us at 256-634-2018. Okay, we're back. My name is Donna, and I am your host of Donna's Edge Talk Show, where truth matters. Thank you so much for watching. Every day, Monday through Friday, from 1 to 3 p.m. Central, as I get to ride home with you in the afternoon. It's always such a fun ride. So we're talking right now about how to make an impact in your community. And one of those great ways to make an impact in your community is by actually getting out there and volunteering. Yeah, you can take the role too. You can be the head part of this to make things work. And you know what? Other people are going to see you're doing the same thing. People will ask you why you're doing this. So you can say, well, I'm new in the community. I just didn't know a whole lot of people. Or you can just say, I have a heart for kids, or I have a heart for the elderly. I have a heart, whatever your heart is, that's what you need to react on. So we talked about a few of those things, but let's go ahead and finish this up. We talked about improving your skills right before we went into a break. Absolutely, it does that. Now, number 8, up your resume. Now, why would you consider this? So think about this. So if you're thinking about a career shift, you may want to try a new field before taking the leap. So a volunteering gig can be the perfect way to fill a knowledge or employment gap. It can be a very valuable addition to your resume if you're applying for a new job or graduate school program. So this is what happens because Phil and I used to own a Snelling franchise. And this is where I was a headhunter, and this is how we would help people find jobs. And so especially women, okay, so they'll go to college, they'll work, and then they'll get married, then they'll have a couple of kids, then they stay home for a while. And what's concerning to those women is that they can't get back into the job field. And I'll just have to tell you, this works. So when I had someone like that who would come into my office, I would interview them and get them set up for a job interview. I would say, what's the gap there? And they would say, well, I had kids and wanted to stay home for, at least the first 2 years. So during that time, I would say, now during the time, I would ask, did you volunteer for anything? And they would say, not that I can think of. And I would say, did you teach Sunday school class? Did you help in Bible school? And I would just come up with things. I'd say, yeah, I did that. And they would say, and also I went out with a group of people one time and we picked up trash, out on the side of the road. And you just got to use your brain. Just, what were you doing? Going ahead and write those things down, because employers love hearing that if you were out of work, again, this points back to women for the most part, and you're home raising kids, they like to know you were busy doing something in the community. You were busy doing something that was going to help anybody else other than you, okay? And so it's a good thing because a lot of companies actually look for reasons to help the community. Who knows? You might get the job, then they may go ahead and get you to head up something new they would like to do in the community because you've got the expertise, right? And so you can do it. So don't be afraid of job gaps. But if you are in a job gap, can't find a job right now, you can go on out there and start volunteering. Churches are always looking for people. Shepherd's Cove is always looking for people. And you'll find wherever you live in your area. So you'll find somebody. Okay, number 9, find new opportunities. Okay, so doors open when you volunteer. They just do. You're gonna meet the cream of the crop in your community. I promise you will. You can widen your social network. You can discover an organization in your community, or finally just talk to a person you always see on the bus. Who knows where that could lead to? You may even stumble across your dream job by meeting the future colleague or your next job reference. It works. I have seen this work so many times where somebody just, they volunteer, you meet with a group somewhere, you go to the library and ask if you can volunteer. Almost anybody right now is going to look for volunteers. So, I mean, you can go to a nursing home. All of those folks will help you if you just ask. That's all you got to do is ask. Let's go ahead and look at another one of Deana's videos. We'll look at number 3. And that's a picture right there that she took. There she is. She's getting ready to go into, there she goes. Let's go ahead and get it rocking. I think that's just an awesome thing she's done. Let's go ahead and look at number 4.
Hello, everyone. We are here at McGuffey Rehab and Nursing Home bringing some beautiful Mother's Day gifts from Mary Kay. And we appreciate Glorine and Shelby for assisting us here. They have welcomed us with so much love, and we know that the people are going to receive these gifts. They're going to receive them with love. So thank you so much, Donna and Phil Fazell with Donna's TV talk show. Thank you so much for being willing to just share this information with the world. We know that you've gone from national to international, and we just thank you for the opportunity to be a part of your show. We thank God for this opportunity. Thank you, Elder Linda Hurd, for being so gracious, and to everyone out there who has sponsored us. We thank God for you. Love you so much. Happy Mother's Day to all mothers.
How awesome is that? So you need to think about these things. A nursing home is a great place to get started because a lot of times the kids move out of town to take a job somewhere, and maybe they can't move back, to help their parents. So sometimes parents wind up going into nursing home. So by going there, you can help do something really, really great in your community as well. Okay, let's go ahead and look at number 10, because it just feels good. It does. It just feels good. So that's a great thing to mention too. So let's say you're going to church somewhere, and the church is going to have a Bible school. Help with a Bible school. Also you can go into your schools, and you can also find some things to do inside your school system, maybe at a daycare center as well. Let's talk about other things that you can do. Let's say, COVID hit a few years ago. Everybody knows about that. Ooh, that was a terrible time in American history, or world history to begin with, where people were trying to find things to do. Did you know that you can also volunteer remotely? Oh yeah, that opened up all kinds of things where you can go out and connect with folks doing whatever it is that you like to do. You can also go out and share your volunteer experience. Why don't you call on companies? You can do this anytime. You can call on a company and just ask if they've thought about having their employees volunteer for things inside the community. And because you know how to do it, you know how to put things together, just ask if you could come and speak with a group of employees. That'll be a great way to get started. And I'm just telling you, companies are always looking for areas in which their employees can go ahead and get started out there in the community. Okay, so let's talk about how you can volunteer. I wanted to look at this one right here, remote opportunities. So here are some classes that you could lead. This is on aarp.org. Look for this, aarp.org. So there are some virtual classes. Now they're ongoing, and these are lead virtual classes that you can take again through the website. That's createthegood.aarp.org. And I think this is really good. So lead virtual classes for older adults. Subject of your choice. I mean, it's just something you can do. Again, this is you're doing this online, you're doing it remotely. So you can go ahead and get started now and put this on your resume. So you can lead a virtual interactive class on as flexible as you can be, recurring basis during the day, evening, or weekend for older adults on the topic of your interest. All you need is a topic, ability to lead either regular or sporadic recurring classes for 1 hour, and an interest in interacting with older adults. Now, while most classes are in English, they also look for volunteers who can lead classes in Russian, Spanish, Korean, any other languages as well. They'll supply the training and login info. So what you do is share your interest in multitude of topics spanning over 15 categories that could include history, news, the arts, wellness, brain games, that would be a good one too, travel, social sciences, and much more. It's a great way to volunteer and have personal interaction while gaining skills and sharing your interest. And you'll be meeting people from all over the United States if you wanted to do something like this. I'm thinking about doing it myself. After a brief intro, a few forms, and then a 1 hour training orientation, you'll be on your way to being a facilitator. No prior experience leading classes is necessary. And dates are upcoming. But what you can do is click on this, and there's a place where it says more information. You click there. The address is in New York, and you can get in touch with Camilla Chesson. That telephone number is area code 718-559-4378. So that's just something else you can volunteer and do, and you're doing it virtually. Okay, if you can speak Spanish, this would be great. Friendly voice. They're looking for friendly voice volunteers dedicated to their Spanish line, ready to share kind and caring voice with those who seek social connection in Spanish. This opportunity is for someone who likes chatting on the phone, and you're also eager to listen. Okay, they are also looking for someone for a chief marketing officer. And it's chief marketing officer reaching out to contacts in the medical supply world. And so there's a description on the website as well. I'll not get into that, but I wanted to go ahead and give you that website again. The website is createthegood.aarp.org. Now, also Z Girls Confidence Program Facilitator. And they're looking for someone who can, again, do this remote. You would use Zoom or something like that. Z Girls is a mission to change the world by empowering girls to develop unshakable inner strength. And they do this by equipping girls aged 11 to 14 with the tools and the perspectives they need to build self-worth, embrace challenges, and also they advocate for them. Also, there is a virtual volunteer tutor. They're looking for somebody like that. A writer or technical writer is needed as well. A personal assistant, volunteer video editor, championship caller for lonely seniors, and also a website developer. All of these things are totally volunteer, and you can do it. It's a great way to reach out. If you're lonely yourself, maybe you lost a spouse, maybe you're an empty nester and you're just looking for something to do, this would be a fantastic thing to do. And also, Deana, thank you so much for everything that you're doing for the community as well. We're going to have to sign off. My name is Donna, and I am your host of Donna's Edge Talk Show. Thanks for watching every day, Monday through Friday, from 1 to 3, as we get to ride. See you in the afternoon. Thanks again so much for watching.